All right, what's up, everyone? So, today, as I was scrolling through a bunch of different YouTube videos, I kind of had this recurring feeling that I feel like I've had so many different times. I feel like I have it all the time. And that is, I feel like I'm being overwhelmed with a large number of ideas about different paths that I could take for my own future. Um, and so, just for a little bit of context, it's like I like doing that. I mean, I like, maybe I'm a little weird. I'll go on like LinkedIn and find different jobs, or I'll go and research what different types of career paths are like. And I'll go and see, anything ranging from, academia for earth science to kind of what I'm doing now, like towards computer engineering, or like even like, like what's being a what is it called? Like an X-ray tech. Like what is that like? Just a whole bunch of different paths in life. And I'm kind of getting sick of it. Um, Obviously, part of that is interesting to me, but part of it is just like, I don't, I don't really know what I want. And so looping back to what do I mean with YouTube is I feel like with this social media platform, I just jump from like video to video to video, really about how like, oh, people talking about, oh, here's how you can improve your life, or like here's how you can do this certain path. Like I just basically found this one YouTube channel, Mark Liu, which is really inspiring and cool, about how he's making income online doing like web development. I'm like, oh wait, maybe I should do that because um because I like coding, and maybe I could make that a career path. And then someone else will be like, oh, I don't know, like YouTube New Wave making these longer cinematographer for type videos, and I've been like, oh, maybe I should do that, etc., etc. Like the list goes on, and I kind of feel like I'm losing my sense of self. Like I don't know what I want to do. I don't really know deeply what I want to do with my own life. And like granted, that's okay. Um, I don't think any of us really know what we're doing, and to some degree, but it's sort of like I keep switching around and like not committing to one thing, which I guess is also okay. But I just feel like it's hard to separate the sort of external what do I think would be cool to myself, but also to others, for like that external validation versus like what do I like really want to do. Um, and to talk about that a little bit, um, partially, I'm not gonna lie, some of these like random career paths, like, or not random, but random for me, because I haven't necessarily had an interest, is like, for example, you can go to the medical field, you can get like this cheaper, like associate's degree, or whatever, in nursing or training in medical coding, or radiologist technology, whatever. Um, and then they have decently hourly pay and stuff. So that's something that I researched, for example. And part of that is like, okay, yeah, there's like this influence of money. Like thinking about it, like obviously we live in this capitalist society where you have to make money, but it's kind of like how much is that polluting what I'm interested in and want to do with my own life? Because reasonably, like I'll go into a job after college and I'll make money, a certain amount of money. I'm not really sure what I'll end up doing, right? But it's kind of like I'm sometimes I feel like, oh shoot, maybe I should do like this, I don't know, like some sort of e-commerce business or whatever, just because it makes money, and money, whatever, gives you priority. So, or gives you sort of certain opportunities or whatever, right? So it just, and yeah, like I acknowledge that that's a sort of influence on my own life and my own sort of decision making. But just to get back to my point is like, I don't know. I just feel like it. I just feel like I'm not sure what I want, and maybe that's because of the fact that I'm being overexposed with so many ideas. And it's like, what is the solution to that? I don't really even know. Um, the thing that keeps coming to mind is like deleting YouTube, getting rid of social media, sort of thing, or at least deleting the app. Like I'll still post videos and stuff, and just focusing on self-reflection and like what I want to do, without having the external influence of what others think, right? Which is not an easy thing, but getting rid of social media can eliminate a lot of those sources, right? But I feel like I keep trying to delete YouTube and I keep trying to delete social media and I come back because there's a sort of like it's interesting and maybe I'll find certain videos on there that I like, right? And I just fall back into the same pattern, um, which is okay. I mean, it's fine. It's just like and then I end up getting overexposed again, overwhelmed, and like, oh shit, I should do this, or I should do this, or I should do this, or I should do this. And it's like, sometimes I feel like I need to take time for myself to reflect. Um, and so, I'm not really sure. Honestly, this is kind of why one of my habits that I'm trying to create is to read more often. Because I feel like you gain so much knowledge, um, when you're reading. Like I just finished the book, The Four Agreements, right? And it's really cool and talks a lot about basically your mindset with how to approach life and how to approach interactions with other people. I might make a video on it. Um, and I really enjoyed it and realized like only within like maybe 5 hours of reading, I learned a lot about, someone's perspective and how it can change my perspective on life. So that being said, the reason why I mentioned reading was kind of like there are ways to absorb information that aren't so overwhelming and so varied, and they're more in depth, and they'll give you like more of a focused opinion. So yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say for this video. Um, I think things have been going well. I just finished my psychology class, so that's pretty cool. And I passed by 14 points out of like 500 something. So I'm definitely very glad about that. And I'll be heading into school in about a week now. So that's really exciting. But anyways, that's just sort of my little update, my ramble. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I highly appreciated all the feedback that I got on my prior video. I'm definitely going to take time and try and incorporate it to look at my habit tracker, after month one, I'd say. I think the first few days of this week were good, and now I'm getting off track a little bit, but part of that was just my studying for the psychology final exam. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.